David and Lisa Decker from Retirement. Hello from Retirement Adventures, David and Lisa Decker. We're here today in the
Hola.
States.
Hola.
And we wanted to talk about, because we saw some Americans, I hate to say it, come and visit when we were sitting at a restaurant in our little town, and we were really embarrassed. So how do you behave when you come to Costa Rica? Responsible travel.
Yeah, just understand when you come to Costa Rica, you're representing the United States of America. As visitors to another country, you have to embrace the country for what it is, not what you want it to be. The family that we're talking about, or families, we're really rude and obnoxious, to the local people, and very demanding of services. As Americans, seeing that really hit home for us, and that's why we're bringing this to you guys today.
Right. So we were sitting at a little local restaurant there in Nuevo Arnel. Two SUVs pulled up and everything was calm. Everybody was enjoying the day.
Tranquilo.
Out hopped a couple out of the first van and two or three kids, probably ages 12 to 15. And then another SUV pulled up and they came out. Wow, 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 wow. Where's the bathroom? Blah, blah, blah. Then we watched them go inside, and then they were mad because they couldn't use their debit card. So many interactions, and oh my gosh, have you seen that little bitty bathroom? I was embarrassed as an American how they were. If you want things exactly like it is in the United States, go back to the United States, is how I feel. Come and embrace the culture, respect the people you're around, because when I was looking at the locals were happy, the kids were playing, nobody was obnoxious at all. And then in bounces these demanding Americans. And he come out, my debit card's not working. I don't know what's going on in this place. We can't do anything. And it was hard to watch that Americans was that disrespectful in other cultures.
On the flip side of that too, there are a lot of people that come to Costa Rica, basically the Central Valley region, not along the beach fronts, but into the interior of the country itself, trying to get a feel for the country, trying to understand the country, not trying to change anything about it, but just to understand it and embrace it for what it is, the culture, the people, the food, the experience. I'm really amazed sometimes at the people that actually get in and look around at the country for what it is, embrace it. I guess our real point in this is just to say, if you're coming to Costa Rica, have the mindset of being respectful to the people of Costa Rica, the indigenous people of Costa Rica, Ticas and Ticos, and behave yourselves. You just be respectful of other people's traditions and the way of life.
And remember, everything's at a slower pace. Be mindful of the interactions with the locals. Sit back and listen. Listening is the best education that we have been. We have been in Costa Rica for 4 years. At first, it wasn't that easy because I was, hurry, 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 go to the grocery store, hurry, hurry, hurry. No, that's not how it is.
No.
I go to the grocery store. I take my time. If they're talking in front of me, I just look around and enjoy what's going on around me. Take your time.
You're not going to come down here and change this country.
And we don't want you to change
And
it.
we like it the way it is. We live here because of the way it is.
It's their country. It's not ours. So we have to respect the culture, respect that they live a Pura Vida lifestyle. And their important thing is their families, time, and spending time with those they care about. And that's one thing that we are learning is time is the most important thing you have. So be in the present moment and enjoy that moment. Living Pura Vida, relaxed lifestyle, embrace the local lifestyle. It's a slower pace. Slow down, take your time. If there's a car in front of you, it's okay. You're going to get there. Maybe you can look around, enjoy some of the scenery instead of rushing through your vacation or rushing through your time in Costa Rica. There's such a friendly vibe with everybody you come in contact with. Everybody's smiling and really appreciates you being there. One of the things that I have to learn is when you walk up to people or even when you're texting someone, you need to say, good morning. Buenos dias, buenas tardes. There needs to be a greeting and a silence before you come in. Where's the candy? Where can I get a Diet Coke? You come in and say, Buenos dias, and then go to what you're looking for, because that's very abrasive to come in and just demand, and there's not a greeting prior to what you're asking for.
Well, even in our communications with our friends, they will always greet you. I hope your family's doing well. We've learned the same thing, is that as Americans, we don't immediately text somebody with the greeting of the day. We go right into whatever it is we want to talk about. That's been kind of a real eye-opener there, is just to be able to realize that we're doing that and that we need to really slow down, embrace the people around us.
So a lot of the key points was, remember to adopt a slower pace and engage like we talked about, and greet someone before you start demanding or asking for things. Support local business. There's so many, we call them sodas in Costa Rica, and I have found out in Latin America, a lot of those places are not called sodas. But when you go into a soda, it's a local business. It's less expensive than some of the other places that you eat, and you get a lot of the local food.
And family owned.
Family owned,
Yeah.
for generations usually.
Some of them are even in the same houses as the residents, and so they may have the front of their house as a soda and live in the back section of it. When you're going into a soda, be respectful of that too, because you're walking into the part of their home.
And embrace the local customs. Bring your refillable bottles and just refill the bottles instead of making so much plastic. And of course, the water in Costa Rica is drinkable and safe. It's not like being in most other Latin American countries. You can drink the water. We carry around a Yeti all the time. We go in sodas, we carry our Yeti with us. So bring refillable bottles and pick up after yourself. If you've left trash or there's trash on the ground, pick it up, because we have a lot of wildlife that we need to protect in Costa Rica, a lot of birds and animals that can get hurt by plastics and things like that. Tipping. One of the things, tipping a 10% service fee is included in your check, but if you feel like they went over and above, it doesn't hurt to leave an extra dollar or two.
Mm-hmm.
You make those decisions and know that they appreciate, and it's very important if they did you a good service that you appreciate them for that.
Yeah, just because there's automatically a 10% gratuity included on your check doesn't mean that's all you need to give them. You know, in most cases, you'll get very good service. And the people of Costa Rica are very appreciative of anything additional that you would give them beyond the 10%. And in the States, 20%. So certainly another couple bucks is well worth it. It's strange to talk about living in Costa Rica from a cabin up in Hockin Hills, Ohio, but we're here, and there's snow on the ground. It's crazy.
But be mindful. We've lived there 4 years, and we are very mindful of their country, because that's not our country. They're letting us visit that country. So let's be mindful of other people and just respectful.
Be happy.
Be happy. Pura Vida. We will talk soon on other topics. Please subscribe, and we will get more out later. Leave a comment on anything that you'd like to know about or any questions you have. We'd love to hear from you.
Pura Vida.
We're not all here.
Remember, we're all here because we're not all there. Ciao.